I've owned DSM since I was 16 years old. My very first DSM was a 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS. It was the bottom barrel of the Mitsubishi Eclipses, and I can honestly say, guys, 12 years later, we have upgraded. And we also upgraded my GSX to a DOGBOX transmission that we're going to be installing today. What's up, you guys? So 1 week from tomorrow is import face-off again, which is kind of crazy because almost exactly a year ago today we removed my 4G63 and we installed those beautiful aluminum rods, if you guys remember that video. Oh my god, oh my god, look at these. Holy crap. Oh my god, these are beautiful. Yes. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually holding these right now. And it's kind of crazy if you think about it, that it's almost exactly 1 year we're working on the car right before IFO, doing a major repair. Oh man, this world's crazy. And let's not forget, it broke 12 hours before IFO. Wish me luck, guys. So let's get right into it. Let's start unboxing my 1,000 horsepower, $10,000 DOGBOX transmission. Just so you guys know, I did not pay $10,000 for it. That's what this DOGBOX retails at. It retails for almost $10,000 because it has a COS front LSD in it, and it's obviously a PPG DOGBOX. Now, I did buy it off of a very reliable DSM guy. He actually drives the 4G63 dragster from Extreme PSI. Dude's freaking amazing, so shout out to him, and I appreciate you that you gave me a really good deal on this DOGBOX. So let's start opening it up. I'm really excited right now, so I like to do this. I just want you guys to understand how well he packaged this thing. I mean, he went as far as making these custom foam boxes. And it actually traveled all the way across the United States from, I want to say, New Jersey all the way to Arizona. That is crazy. Look how well he packaged this transmission. I really wish more people would take more pride in what they ship out. Look at this. This is perfect. This is how you ship a transmission, guys. Actually, this is how you ship anything. You protect it. I feel bad for the FedEx delivery guy because he was actually manhandling this box and lifting it all the way from his truck all the way to my front door. Okay, I'm really weak. I don't know if I can do this, guys. Again, I really don't know what I'm holding on to because it's wrapped in bags. Okay, got it. Oh, that's a big boy. Look how beautiful this packaging is. Man, thank you so much, man. You really protected this. Thank you. I need to work out because that's only about 134 pounds, and I should have lifted that like nothing. For the most part, everything looks like in really good shape. I don't see anything out of the abnormal with it. He did have some holes drilled here and here because he was using a hydraulic clutch. Obviously, that's no worries because it's still inside the bell housing, which is no big deal. Now, one way that you guys could tell you have a DOGBOX is by looking at the input shaft. On the PPG DOGBOXes, this input shaft is actually a 1" by 23 splines. The stock DSM is a 7/8 by 23 splines. This is why I was needing a bigger clutch, is because my clutch that I have won't fit. Just so you guys have a fully understanding of what this transmission is, it is a PPG DOGBOX. It was built by Shepherd Racing. Now, Shep actually doesn't build transmissions no more, so this tranny is actually pretty dang rare. It has the COS front LSD, which is going to be super nice, and it has a spool center diff. Now, what's nice about this is it doesn't have too many passes on it. It's still in really good shape. They said that it shifted perfectly fine. Obviously, we're going to find out. And, of course, it's rated for 1,000 horsepower. Now, my car does not put out 1,000 horsepower, so honestly, I shouldn't be maxing out the transmission whatsoever. Now, it does run a 67 by 67 hull set with a billet wheel, and it runs on race gas C16, 45, 50 pounds of boost with a lot of stuff that's done to it. I've been building this car for 7 years and it finally gets with a transmission that I've always wanted. I thought we got that beautiful unboxing done. Next thing we gotta do is pull out the transmission. But before we do that, I just want you guys to understand this is the biggest part of this whole deal, is I have a competition twin disc clutch. Now my twin disc is set up for a regular standard 7/8 transmission. Obviously the PPG DOGBOX uses a 1x23 inch spline. Now I'm hoping this disc, which is a twin disc, is going to fit my clutch and it's going to fit that DOGBOX. Now this is the only thing that I'm really afraid of, and honestly I won't find out till later on if it fits. So cross our fingers and we're going to find out if it fits later on. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys with taking out the transmission. Honestly, for you guys, it's going to be a real fast transition, probably about 2 seconds. For me, it's probably going to be about 2 hours. So if I do this right, my transmission should be right here. Okay, that was lame. I know, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry for that dumb transition. But hey, so I got the transmission out, and on the inside, you can kind of see, so I'm running the competition twin disc clutch, which it's a very tiny clutch, but it holds all the power. And actually outside, since I was taking everything apart, I actually decided to just kind of give everything kind of a quick paint job. Now I kind of went overboard and just kind of painted it too much. Okay, this is going to be the hard part. I have to transport that transmission through this little tiny little hallway looking hole between our cars. Now I can't hit my girl's Evo X, she'll probably kill me. I can't hit my GSX because I'll kill myself. So we're going to try to somehow maneuver it into this little tiny hole. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. I got an idea. So I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I'm a really big skateboarder. I've been skating since I was like 13 years old, and we're gonna use a skateboard and hopefully I don't hit these cars. It's working. Oh God, oh God. Okay. Whew. I thought I was just gonna hit something. I know. I could have backed out the Evo, but in order to back out the Evo, I gotta back out the RSX. And well, I don't want to do all that right now. So yeah, I just made that work. All right, so next one is pretty simple. I gotta transfer all the little miscellaneous stuff onto this transmission. After I do that, then I'm gonna replace my clutch with the right clutch, and hopefully everything works. So I got the PPG DOGBOX right here, and my stock, well, you know, this isn't a stock transmission. This was actually a built 600 horsepower transmission that I blew up. It was a Jax 2.2 HD tranny with stock gears. But I just want you guys to see this. So this is the input shaft for the PPG DOGBOX. You see how it's really big? So this is a 1 inch by 23 splines. This is what I was talking about. And if you guys look at this, and then look at this, see how tiny this is? This is way smaller than this one. I want to say that's a 7/8, which look how tiny that is compared to this one. This thing's a monster. And believe it or not, this input shaft is actually an Evo 8 and 9 input shaft, because they also use a 1 inch by 23 splines. All right, something really bad happened. God dang it, man. Okay, so I was transferring all the stuff from my old transmission to the new transmission. This, my friends, is the throwout bearing. That's not good. This is also a part of my throwout bearing. Also, not good. So this is supposed to be a part of this. In the beginning, I told you guys that I've been working on DSM since I was 16 years old. Now, I don't really get rid of a lot of DSM parts, and this is kind of where I have a lot of my DSM parts. This container is full of stuff, and I was actually searching through all these containers for about 20 minutes, and guess what I found? A throwout bearing. This is the one that, well, it's not supposed to do that. So I found this one in the garage, but it's a totally different design. I don't like how this one is. Honestly, I think this is like a cheap throwout bearing that I got in like one of those eBay clutches many years ago. So I figured out the only thing that I'm going to be able to do is I'm not going to use this one, because this is probably I'd rather use an OEM zip-tied freaking throwout bearing than a brand new piece of crap from freaking eBay. So I'm gonna go down to AutoZone, and hopefully I can find some 2-piece epoxy that I can put around here, and that I can slide it in, and hopefully it's a good fit. Let's go, boys. It's been so long since I drove this car, to be honest with you guys, and I forgot how fun it is. Oh, I was about to get on it. Never mind. Oh man, that would have sucked. Oh baby, no. What's crazy is because my GSX has twice as much horsepower as my GST. AutoZone, get in the zone. shout out to Napa because AutoZone didn't have crap. So Napa actually has this, which is called a sleeve retainer adhesive. And honestly, it's made for about 7/1000ths of an inch. So I just put a little bit around the area here. And honestly, I didn't put too much, just a little bit needs it. And we should just slide this thing on, just like that. And now we just wait. Whenever you're taking off a clutch, always make sure to do it in a star pattern to install it and reverse it. Because if you just do one after another, more than likely what's going to happen is you're going to cause damage to the pressure plate, and you don't want to do that. So make sure to do it in a star pattern. So the clutch is off, you guys, and you know, for only having 500 miles, it's in really, really good shape. But, so this is what we're doing. We're pretty much going to be replacing these discs, 2 of them, with the 2 discs that are inside here. Because remember, the input shaft on my new tranny is way bigger. Clutch is 100%, tranny is 100%. I think it looks good after I painted it. I was going for like a metallic look, but I mean, this looks fine too. T-case is also pretty good. Now all we gotta do is bolt up the tranny to the engine now and connect all the miscellaneous stuff. So once that stuff gets done, we fill it up with fluids, and you know what? For the heck of it, let's do a first startup because we haven't done one in over a year. Though I gotta be quick because it's getting dark and, well, my exhaust is like maybe 3 feet. So that might be a problem with my neighbors. Sorry, neighbors. I don't know what the heck happened, but it's been a couple hours now, and well, as you guys can see outside, it is dark as heck, and it's 9 o'clock at night. It was almost a 12-hour day. Why in the heck did it take me 12 hours to replace a transmission? You know, some days you're motivated and some days you're not, and those days you're not motivated, you just gotta keep on pushing through it and just do it. Now, unfortunately, it's dark, but fortunately, everything is together on my GSX. Now I promise we're going to start it up, but I'm going to have to wait for me to start it up till tomorrow because, well, my neighbors don't like me already. Matter of fact, they reported my Duramax and it almost got towed. Yeah, freaking jerks. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning. We're going to start it up. So here's 8-9 hours later. And just like that, it's the very next day. Just so you guys remember, it's been almost exactly 1 year since we built the engine with aluminum rods. And obviously now, it's almost exactly 1 year, we're gonna be making its first startup after we blew up the transmission. And IFO is in 7 days, because we are Monday. So let's do it. Purging the air out. Oh. It died. That stinks. That was the first startup in over a year. So next video we're going to be test driving it, and I'm going to be learning how to drive a DOGBOX. So if you guys want to check out that video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and we'll see you guys on the next video. We'll see you later. Bye.